Right, I mean,
what do you think about Neuralink? Because that's another Elon thing. Do you see the Neuralink? The dude has a chip in his head.
The chip. Oh, right.
He's like a paraplegic, quadriplegic, and homie can move. He can move a mouse on a computer with his brain.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Why not?
I never liked it. I think that's the mark of the beast, things of that
Neuralink?
nature. I've never liked that. I've never liked that thought process of, hey, let me put a chip in the head or whatever. Because even when they're moving towards, oh, well, you know, if you just put this chip into your hand rather than have to carry an ID or a passport or whatever, I can just, I think that's when you take it a bit too far. I understand the innovation of it and the accessibility and how easy things may, you know, become. But I think it's taking things too far because now you're giving way too much access of your body to
So what happens like when
things.
people that don't have a Neuralink become like a second-class citizen?
It's only a matter of time.
Because like now, let's say like I have a Neuralink and we have Neuralinks, and then you're just like non-Neuralinked up, and you're just slow. You're just slower than us. We're like, yo, bro, you see this? And you're like, ha, and then you're just kind of like, huh?
Yeah, but then at this point, you're trying to make like enhanced human beings.
Yeah.
So you're attempting to make humans better. But as we've all grown up watching movies, we've seen things in cinema, whether you read things in fiction and text or whatever, there comes a point in which you take things too far.
So you think
And
Neuralink is where it gets too far?
I think it's the beginning stages where you can have like an iRobot, because what happens when things malfunction? It's too soon to see what happens when things malfunction.
When you don't pay your Neuralink subscription and they shut down your legs.
Right? Like, think about it. Think about it. Like, really, because if you're paying a premium every single month, what happens if you don't?
I can't afford it. Oh, legs turn off and you just.
Oh, well, it just stops working. You think so? Moreover, because it's so new, we still have no idea of what side effects could mess around and happen. What happens down the line? How does that mess around?
Don't get it twisted. I'm not getting one. I'm not getting one.
I can't see you being somebody who does something of that nature.
I'm not getting one. Like I'm letting everybody else do it. I'm gonna see what happens with them, and I'll give it 5, 10, 15. I'll be one of the last adopters of a Neuralink. Like, worst case scenario, if I'm like here and I just don't fit in society anymore, and I'm the guy that's like an idiot, I'm like, all right, let me sell my soul.
What if you're?
If I become like the dumb kid, like, okay, great example. You guys all have like, you all know that one person that's just fucking slow.
Right.
Imagine that becomes you.
But then it depends on what stage in life you may be at. Because if I've already worked my way towards the exit from the Matrix, what's the purpose? I don't need like I don't want to say the validation from those who are around me, but if everybody's doing it,
it's not validation. It's almost like at some point you just don't fit in because like everyone's so far ahead of you.
Fuck them.
That you're just kind of like, what?
Fuck them. Well, I wouldn't take that chance.
What if all your entrepreneur friends are making way more money than you and outperforming you because of their Neuralink?
Am I still making money?
Not nearly as much as they are.
Am I like able to provide from like I'm still?
Yeah.
It's gonna get 'em.
It's not an issue. I think the issue becomes more so
they
like
can go all night fucking making deals, all this shit, and it's because of their Neuralink.
No need for sleep.
I think the issue comes when it's like you start to like not fit in anywhere. Like you become almost isolated because I don't think that's healthy. And then like
isolation. Okay.
So great example, right? Here's a great example. Let's say you just have no more friends because everyone else is just way beyond you. Like, yo, Dave is too slow for us. He's not Neuralinked up, right? And like you're just like, damn, I have no more friends because I'm not. And then all the people that don't have Neuralinks are people that are just idiots. So like you just don't fit in anywhere now because everyone else is Neuralinked up.
You know, I get that. I get that where if you're now completely isolated, then that can probably convince you to want to, or I should say, peer pressure you into wanting to be a part of something bigger than yourself. However, if it doesn't align with, because if you're doing it only because you don't have peers or friends that are around, I think you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
I think that's last resort. I think you find friends elsewhere. You think you do everything you can to like not get it, because that's what I would do. I would do everything I can, but I'm like, fuck, man, like.
Because if it's in a situation where it's like it's everywhere and you can't escape, so it's like the last of the Mohicans kind of situation. Now, I don't know.
Here's a great example. Everybody that doesn't have TikTok, or like, I'm never gonna make TikTok, I'm never gonna make it, and eventually they all cave and they make a TikTok because of like how much money it makes them,
right?
Or like how like you get like a forefront of all the memes,
right?
Like how you understand culture better, and people are like, fuck it, I'm gonna make a TikTok. I think that's kind of what happens with something like a Neuralink.
I think it might become like a class thing. There's gonna be like, oh, we all have
I was saying that
iPhones.
too, like second-class citizens, where it's
Yeah.
like all the people like that are rich and like just perform way higher. They're all the rich guys, and everyone else is fucking broke. And because at some point, if you can't make money because you have no Neuralink, I think everyone gets it.
Or everyone gets it, everyone has it, and then it's like, oh, you have the first version? I have
Right.
Neuralink
That's
3.0.
exactly how
You're still
I
running
envision-
on 1.0?
That's how I envision it going, because it's going to start out with their base version or whatever the case may be, and then as they develop and enhance and make better what their original product is, you're going to have to keep upgrading. But then if you're somebody who has the base model that's there and time has since passed you by, what happens then? That's why I still look at it from, it's so incredibly young. There's not enough time to now identify, what the situation is.
I think you kind of have to see how it plays out. I think anytime soon is ridiculous.
Right.
You
I
know?
think that at this point, you've got to be in a situation where either you have a terminal, sort of
Like, yeah,
illness.
They're only doing it for those people,
The
too.
dude that was
Right.
quadriplegic, I'm like, that's fire, because now you get to like do whatever you want in your brain,
Yeah.
Now
Like,
he gets to look at internet porn, and it's
internet
fine.
porn.
they give him access to the computer, and he just starts looking up child
Well,
porn.
Yeah, wouldn't that be wild?
No,
Like you give it to the wrong person.
Stop!
Right?
I'm plugging.
Right? Don't give it to P. Diddy. It's going to be a bad situation.
Yo, P. Diddy with the Neuralink, bro.
Oh, my God.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Young,
It's a
Young
wrap.
Miami's going to be doing overtime.
It's
Like,
a
not gonna
wrap,
be a
bro.
good situation.
He fucking does whatever he wants.
Good
you know?
Lord. Don't
That's
get the Neuralink. I
crazy.
wouldn't just don't get the Neuralink now. I think you should just wait for what you got, or do get the Neuralink and let us know in the comment section what your experience just so happens to be.